What is your comfort YouTube channel? Bama Base made a cool pond in his backyard to keep Base and other critters. Used his YouTube money to buy a huge farm and then built a 5-acre pond to house more Base. Updates on all the wildlife activity that happens in the 5-acre pond, bald eagles, deers, raccoons, owls, and more, so wholesome and nice. He is a young family too, so it's fun to imagine the amazing lives that his kids and their friends will get to experience on that land. It's so nice. I wish I hadn't been watching every video soon as it comes out for the past 4 or 5 years, cause I wanna watch him freshly again. Kinda silly, but good mythical morning for me. I never even considered myself someone who would binge watch a YouTube channel instead of television series, and then I started watching GMM. Started somewhere in the middle of their content, but quickly burned through all of it, or at least damn near it, watching on my lunch breaks while I eat. I love seeing what inventive and disgusting foods they have cooked up while I eat my own mediocre lunch. I also love the international taste test art game Dark Squid Tomska Friends. Tom's last week and last month vlogs are a comfort watch for me. He openly talks about his struggles, whether it's mental illness or just small YouTuber problems, which he acknowledges as such. It's comfortable to watch because I relate to some of his struggles. It's also pretty funny, because he shows some behind the scenes stuff to the videos on his main channel and the many mistakes they make while working on them. Emmy made. She started out making these Japanese candy kits, then started doing taste tests of care packages sent from specific countries. Now, she does a lot of regional foods, viral trends, weird fruit tasting, and recipes from times of scarcity. She's got this calming presence, and is always so respectful of its origins, even if she doesn't like it. She also has quite the vocabulary for describing tastes, aromas and textures. Check her out. Pointless blog. Alfie dies. My teen years were spent watching the YouTube community grow. Alfie and Zoe were around 20 back then. It's been 10 years and they have a wonderful family now. Even though I'm not into vlogs and videos with no content anymore, their videos are so calming and relaxing to watch. They are happy in their lives and they pass it to the viewers. Tasting History with Max Miller. He does the research to pull an old recipe together and then recreates it. He'll even make the ingredients of ancient times and has started growing his own herbs that aren't US dominant. I find his dedication and success an enjoyable watch since I started watching him from the beginning for no reason. Critical Role. They have years of content, and with YouTube you can pause, skip around, and just watch at your own pace. They have different stuff but mostly DD. The cast are all experienced actors and they roleplay quite well usually. They even have an ongoing anime of their first campaign on Amazon that's good too. Love it. YBR. I miss him so much. He live streamed the other day and I've rewatched the vid like 17 times. He was the greatest YouTuber ever, but he stopped because he is pursuing school and YouTube almost deleted his channel. I go back and watch his old vids all the time. It reminds me of when everything was easy. Not a particular channel, but I love reaction videos. Mostly when different tastes meet. For example, opera singer reacts to Ginger Pisces. The reactions are priceless. Or hip hop fan reacts to Metallica. Can't explain it, but I can sit and watch for hours. Nicola White Mudlark. Nice English artist digs in mud mostly along the River Thames in London, looking for knickknacks in the mud, and often ends with telling historical tales associated to the things she finds. I just find it cozy and comfy to watch. Dobo Kobo Ling Trong for artsy college vlogs. Miracle Forest for extremely interesting, intricate, and spooky ambient ASMR. Goodnight Moon for elaborate, cozy ASMR. Josie B for other ASMR, lots of bright colors, and that one grandma who plays Skyrim. Neebs Gaming. They are just a bunch of wholesome dudes playing video games, and watching them feels like hanging out with your friends and kicking back. They stream Thursday evenings 5 PM PST and 8 PM EST on Twitch. Really close and cool community. Urinating Tree. His legacy of failure videos are great, especially the Toronto Maple Leafs one, which is just a skimming because if you were to dig through all of it, you would have PTSD even if you were a hater of the team. When I am trying to sleep or I'm sick, I like to watch Northern Lion. There's just something about his charming personality and voice that makes me happy and comforted enough to fall asleep to, plus he can be legit funny. Ethos Lab. Best Minecraft YouTuber out there and has been going strong for 10 years. Has never sold out and continually makes quality content. I don't even play the game anymore, but I'll watch him until he quits. Good Mythical Morning. They are the human equivalent of comfort food. I used to watch them 10 years ago when I was a teen, Now it's a tradition that my GF and I watch an episode every night during dinner. Ballerlord Slay the Spire video game streamer. It's fun to see someone tackle the game on the hardest difficulty. Mature guy without the screaming, over-the-top style many YouTubers use for clout. It's not a channel, but whenever I feel like a little pick-me-up, I watch videos of people reacting to watching Phil Collins' live performance of In the Air Tonight. Always makes me smile. Midnight Broadcast is great. They read skits of 4chan X threads and stories. Even better, they read them with voice clones. One of the most used is Joshua Graham from Fallout New Vegas. Primitive technology. Watching this guy work in solitude to build all sorts of things with nothing but the sounds of the wilderness around him is the most relaxing thing I've ever seen. Lore channels LOTR, Halo, Warhammer, ambient music and sound channels usually from games and movies, and history-based channels Histocrat, History Time, Kings and Generals, etc. Jenna Marbles. Something absolutely comforting about a 30-something-year-old lady doing absolutely pointless shit for no one but herself. Make a weird soap hand? Absolutely amazing. Traveling Robert has gotten me through some of the worst anxiety of my life. His voice is relaxing to listen to and he writes and performs all his own background music. Defunctland, the videos are always so interesting and able to capture my full attention. You can tell each episode is made with an incredible amount of the love and care. Wristwatch Revival is like watching Bob Ross, but instead of painting, he's disassembling watches, cleaning them, and putting them back together, and they always work. Seadog VA and abroad in Japan. First is overall interesting content and a nice voice to listen to. The latter is just high quality content. These two often collab as well. Sorted. An excellent group of British guys, some normals and a chef cook. A variety of different features. Got me through COVID. Informative but also hilarious. Good Mythical Morning, Kent Survival, Camping with Steve, Corporal's Corner, Miranda Goes Outside, Lost Lakes. I guess it's safe to say I love the outdoors. Smiley face. Perkins Builder Brothers. It is a channel where they build homes. Great bunch of guys on the team, fun and wholesome but still get the job done. Very soothing. Cruising the Cut, about narrowboats on UK canals. There's even videos, an hour or more long, of just puttering along a scenic stretch of canal. Let's game it out. There's just something about watching a sleep-deprived Canadian waste days of his life torturing NPCs and exploiting games. I watch a variety of YouTube channels. Currently right now it would be Ledwig, Jack Spedisai, Markiplier and etc. The list just goes on and on. Probably the majority report was Sam Seder. Been regularly checking in since the Air America days when it was Janine Garofalo and Sam Seder. Adam Haddon and his Disney-centric vlog channel. I just love his friends he travels with and just his joy in enjoying Disney as an adult. My Mechanics, he's the single best restorer and miles above the rest. No talking, just showing his work in minute detail. Lately I just watched Justin Horval's channel. He just sits in a chair and rants about metal and posers and shit, and it makes me laugh. Basically any edutainment channel that does cartoons. I watch Mitzi Studios, Mr. Spherical, Extra History, and Crash Course a lot. I love good history videos and Max42 is a great small channel, has some great topics in a very interesting and objective ways. My favorite channel on YouTube is This Is a Russian channel. I watch videos in Russian because I speak it perfectly. The Nameless Narcissist because I have BPD and NPD and finally someone understands the way I think and I can relate to someone. Pro Walkers. It's rather nice to see a mellow walking tour of some city that I'll never be able to afford to travel to. Though I watch mostly VW, MTB, and overlanding lately, the most relaxing is a relaxed jazz cafe and car detailing. Technology Connections. There's something soothing about the way he delivers information in a humorous tone. J. Kenji Lopez Alt. Just a very knowledgeable chill dude, cooking in his kitchen. No frills. Just good food. Drew Gooden. He is the best dry sense of humor and always cracks me up. I rewatch his videos constantly. Bob Brickman. He builds a huge Lego city and posts annual update videos every 2 weeks. I love his stuff. William playing Rust. Never even played the game. Something about his voice. I can't get enough of it. With love, Christina. Her videos usually get me motivated to do all the house chores I need to get done. Tuset Violin. I love those guys so much and they're the reason I'm obsessed with classical music. D. Amazon Kitchen. Very peaceful and calming. Pecos Hank, the Tornado Chaser. Phenomenal footage, great original music, and soothing narration. The best part of this thread is no one linking to the channel. That's awesome! Good job everyone! I've got a few and depending on my mood. Oversimplified. Soviet Womble. The Birdman. Jay-Z 2 cents. Posey. Who wouldn't want to relax to videos about segmented displays, hot watercolors and dots? Dangerously funny. Especially his Stardew Valley videos. His voice puts me to sleep every night. Ambiguous Amphibian. Specifically his longer form content streams. Nothing calmer in my world. Redbird Gumi & Co. Hideaki Utsumi. Woo LGR. He just has such soothing and rhythmic voice that is very calming. The Wood Grain OFC. Dancing Bacons. Especially when they go to the night markets and try things I've never seen. Red Letter Media. Just a bunch of boomers being brothers chilling over beers and whack-ass media. Mr. Ballin. I actually fall asleep to it despite it being strange, dark, and mysterious. Crazy Middles. I have such a respect for the parents for fostering and adopting so many. Rachel Moxie, love her projects, aesthetic, and overall vibe. Cannot recommend enough. Hoist has this old YouTube Windows Movie Maker feel that I find very comforting. Soviet Womble. It's hilarious, with amazing editing. He's my favorite esports athlete. Markiplier. He's always been there through the years and still makes quality content. Was and always will be Gloom. Unfortunately she has been gone for over a year now. Country Life Vlog. I can watch their videos for hours and their recipes are amazing. BuzzFeed Unsolved Watcher Entertainment. Essentially anything with the cool boys.